All right, if you're a sole trader here in the UK, you're probably an absolute master with your tools. But let's be honest, what about all the business stuff? You know, the endless quotes, the invoices, the customer calls? For a lot of people, it's just a constant headache. So in this explainer, we're going to break down a system designed to automate all that admin, the Keystone Foundation package, so you can get back to doing what you do best.
The 9 p.m. admin shift. That's a phrase that probably hits a little too close to home for a lot of you. You've just smashed a long physical day on the job. You get home, you eat, and just when you should be kicking back, you've got to log on and start your second job for the day. Chasing payments, writing up quotes, it is absolutely exhausting.
Of course it does. And look, this isn't just some minor inconvenience. It is a massive drain on your time and your energy. It's the part of the job nobody signed up for. And frankly, it's what stops so many talented tradespeople from growing their business or even just enjoying a quiet evening.
And here's something that might shock you. This is the hidden cost of being busy on the tools. While you're up a ladder or under a boiler, your phone rings. Obviously, you can't answer. That call goes to voicemail, and you know what that customer does? They just move on to the next person on Google. The data shows a staggering 40% of leads go to the competitor who simply answers the phone first. In this business, speed is everything.
Think of it like this. Every missed call, every quote you send a day late, it's like a small, invisible leak in your business. It might not seem like a big deal at the time, but over a year, all those little drips add up to a huge amount of lost revenue. It's the money you never even had a chance to earn, just quietly draining away.
And then there's the other big worry, your reputation. When you do a fantastic job, your client is chuffed. But let's be real, they rarely shout about it online. But if one little thing goes wrong, or there's a misunderstanding, that's when people run straight to Google reviews. And one single bad review can seriously damage your hard-earned reputation.
Okay, so we've laid out the problems, right? Missed calls, lost money, and the risk to your reputation. Now let's get to the good part, the solution. And it all starts with putting your entire business operation right in your pocket. This isn't about adding some complicated new tech. It's about making everything simple with one app, built for people in a van, not a boardroom.
So just imagine this for a second. It's 7:30 in the morning. Instead of shuffling through a pile of paperwork on the passenger seat, you grab your coffee, sit in the van, and just open the app. Your whole day is laid out right there. Job details, customer addresses, everything. You know exactly what's happening before you even turn the key. No more surprises.
Later on, a potential client asks for a quote. Instead of the usual, "Yeah, no problem, I'll email it to you tonight," you build and send a professional, branded quote right there and then, on the spot, in about a minute. That kind of speed and professionalism instantly puts you leagues ahead of your competition.
So the client gets your quote, they can literally approve it with a single click and even pay the deposit right there through a secure portal. And just like that, the job is booked and you've got money in the bank before you've even finished packing up your tools for the day. No more chasing. Ever.
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Look, I'm a plumber, not a tech person. And that's exactly who this was built for. The entire system is designed to be dead simple. It's not some complex software you have to go on a course to learn. Honestly, if you can send a message on WhatsApp, you've got all the skill you need to run your entire business from this app.
But look, a modern trade business is more than just running things smoothly. The Keystone Foundation package also completely sorts out your online presence. It makes sure you look professional from the get-go, by taking care of your website and, maybe most importantly, how you manage your online reputation. As part of the package, you get a proper, high-performance 5-page website. It's optimized for Google so people can actually find you. But here's the best bit. You own it. It's a real asset for your business, not something you're just renting. It makes you look credible from day one. So let's talk about reviews. How do you get all those glowing 5-star reviews you need to build trust without the risk of a bad one popping up and ruining everything? Asking every single customer for a review can feel like playing Russian roulette, right? What if you asked someone who had a little issue you didn't know about? Well, there's a really clever way around this. It's called the Reputation Gatekeeper. After a job's done, the system automatically sends the client a quick feedback request. If they rate you 4 or 5 stars, brilliant. The system sends them straight to your Google page to post that awesome review. But if they rate you 1 to 3 stars, they get sent to a private feedback form that only you see.
This is a total game changer. It means you get all the upside of the public praise, with none of the risk of public criticism. A bad experience is turned into a private customer service opportunity. You can call the client, sort the issue, and often turn an unhappy customer into a loyal one, all without a single bit of damage to your online rep.
Okay, so you've seen the problems it solves and how the tech works. Let's get down to brass tacks. What's actually included in this foundation package and how do you get started?
So the foundation package is pretty much a complete operating system for your business. You get the 5-page website we talked about, the full Keystone Trade app for all your customer management, quotes, and invoices, and that brilliant reputation gatekeeper system. Plus, it all hooks up seamlessly with things like Xero for your accounts and Stripe for payments.
The pricing is totally straightforward, no hidden surprises. The foundation package is £249 a month, with a one-off setup fee of $495. When you think about the cost of just one lost job per month, or what you'd pay an admin person, the value here is incredibly clear.
And you're not just left to figure all this out on your own. The whole onboarding process is done for you. From the day you sign up, the entire system is built, it's configured for your business, and it's ready to go live in just 2 weeks. It's a completely managed process designed to get you up and running as fast as possible.
But listen, this isn't really about software or websites, is it? It's about what this technology actually gives you back. So let's talk about the real transformation here. This is about a fundamental change in how you run your business and how you live your life. This just says it all. It's the core promise. Just imagine finishing your last job on a Friday afternoon and actually being finished. No mountain of paperwork waiting for you. No quotes to write up. Your time is finally your own again. This system is designed, plain and simple, to give you your evenings and weekends back.
Really, the simplest way to think about it is this. It's not another piece of software you have to manage. It is the manager. It's like a digital office manager that lives in your pocket, handling all that repetitive, boring admin, freeing you up to focus on the actual work that makes you money.
And this defines the whole relationship. Keystone isn't just selling you software, they're your automation partner. The philosophy is simple. You are the expert on the tools. You do the skilled work that your clients are paying for. Keystone builds and manages the system that handles everything else. And so that's the final question I want to leave you with. When you completely get rid of that 9 p.m. admin shift, when your quotes and your reviews and your invoices are all just happening automatically, what would you do with those extra 5, 10, maybe even 15 hours a week? That's the real return on investment.